Joining us is GGice, winner of Judgment BC2. How's it feel, man?
Well, feels good. First win.
Yeah, I like it, man.
No
Well,
longer second
congratulations.
place, no longer losing to that Griffle, that mean guy.
Got your revenge in the semifinals, supposedly. I heard you just told your jungle to camp Griffle, and you went and just took it home from there.
Yeah, just told Skarner to just get like swiftness boots and then camp that lane all day.
Swiftness boots. I like it. I'm gonna start doing that. So, any shout outs, anything that outside of that second place match, what happened in your first place, or sorry, your first round match? Can
Um,
you talk us about a little bit about that?
our first round match was, I think it was our hardest match.
Whoa! Now it looks like you play. I'm looking at the bracket here, and it looks like you guys went against Vince Soku in your first round match.
Very strong player.
Yeah, I know we just had really good team coordination and we managed to pull it through.
So what made what in your opinion made that the most difficult game for you? Was there something that the enemy team was doing specifically, or was it like a team comp thing, or what were they doing that was really successful that the other teams didn't do against you?
They were just playing really good, and then I don't know, top kind of lost a bit, but then we managed to pull through in team fights.
So
Okay, well that makes sense. It's interesting because in this finals match, the other team had like a more team fight centric, a team fight composition, and you guys went with more of a reset, mobility, composition. Although you had the bruiser carry top, which I think ultimately was your trump card with Aurelia going up against Rumble.
Yeah,
Did you guys kind of feel that going later, as the game progressed, you're like, hey, because it was pretty close. Pretty much the entire game, the game was fairly even. They would try to make plays on bot lane with the Momu ult, um, the
oh my
Amumu and or Karthus ult, but the whole game you had Aurelia just kind of up top, pressuring Rumble, pushing past turrets, getting a massive farm advantage. Did you kind of realize that during the game?
yeah, we realized that he was really really ahead, so we try to like pressure bot a lot, so to drag everyone bot, so he still had free farm top, and then he just carried the game basically.
Well,
so
you definitely Oh, go ahead.
Well, I mean, one thing I definitely noticed is what we saw, with No Name Too Lazy came with that really heavy CC comp. A lot, the opposing Corki, he went cleanse because he knew that there was going to be so much CC bottom that he wasn't going to be able to survive unless he had it. I noticed that there was a few ganks on you, especially on bottom, that actually were really successful because you pretty much had no escape mechanism. They just stacked all their ults. Did you feel like there was so much CC you didn't want to take cleanse, or did you really just want to favor that aggression and thought you could win the lane that way as opposed to going cleanse?
My Skype like DC'd. Could you repeat that?
I noticed that you didn't go cleanse, and they were really, really heavy CC oriented to the point where it's like because you didn't have cleanse, there was no chance for you escaping. When they went, especially when they brought in a Mumu to try to gank you. Was there a reason you didn't go cleanse? Was it just you wanted to be more aggressive? What was the decision behind that?
Yeah, since their team was so strong in team fight, because they got all the MR reduction, and then all their ultis are AoE, we just felt like we need to win lane. Because if we walked into team fights with the lane scores being equal, we would lose, because they have a way better team fight. So I wanted to go aggressive with Ignite.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally a good decision. Very quickly, I'm looking at chat, and some of your teammates would like to be invited to the call. I'm gonna go ahead and just skip forward a little bit and find out about your MVP. Now, this is your first time winning a judgment. Do you know what it means to declare who your MVP? Do you know what it'll mean for them?
They win RP, right?
Yes, absolutely. So, have you been given some thought to this? Are you ready to declare who your MVP is, and should we bring them into the call?
Can I talk to my team?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Go ahead.
For a sec?
Take your time.
Okay.
Not too much time though, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it is cool, you know, when the team gets to get together and decide, you know, as a team, you know, who is the biggest contributor.
And for those of you that are still here with us on Twitch, is that the MVP, it really is an incentive for either the higher skill players, or it's just kind of an incentive bonus in general for players to go out there, perform, and make plays. Be that most valuable player. And what happens is that, you know, when declared MVP for the winning team, you and your captain are going to win an early entry token into future judgments. In addition, the performance bonus is a Riot Points card for about $10 to the MVP. And so it's just something that we do every judgment. It's just more of a personal incentive. It's all out of pocket. Most likely, or not preferably, typically Pato's pocket. And you know, it's just one more thing that we give to, like, you know, to our players. And it's one more thing to incentivize, like, really get that performance. And I think GG has. Or is GG back?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
back.
All right, so you talked it over. What was the consensus?
We we're gonna give our MVP to Skarner.
So,
Ooh.
Mr. Breezair,
Yeah.
aka
Breezair.
Summadis. I know he did play on Summadis' account because he had more runes available to him, maybe to help him play Skarner better, possibly. Who knows? Did he play Skarner the entire time?
No, he was Lee Sin first game, and then he played Skarner for the last two.
Oh, okay, all right. So I did see. So I believe they've actually banned Lee Sin in your last game, possibly. I can't remember.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So, you know, what about his play did you think? You know, what was the MVP style? Was it shutting down Griffle in that game too? Is that what gave him all the MVP accolades, or?
It was his swiftness, boots, rush, and Camp Griffle for the whole game.
Yes. Oh man, I can't wait to watch that game once we get the replay.
Yeah, I definitely hear, you know, Shiner CC and Dom go crazy and nuts over his awesome abilities to camp up. Because I know, like, if we were watching that game, like, we would have been giving Griffle a lot of crap for that. That would have been a fun time to cast. But so awesome game. Definitely look forward to seeing it later. So any other shout outs or any other things you want to say to your team? Any other standout plays anybody else made that you want to tell everybody about so they can go check it out later, possibly in some VODs?
No, it's just overall good job by my team. Yeah, we had really good team synergy, and Skarner's OP.
All right, we'll definitely look forward to having you in more judgments. Judgment 8 is going to be in a couple weeks. You will have a priority registration token, and obviously a bunch of RP to go buy yourself some new fancy skins for next time we see you. So definitely, obviously, you know, one of our favorite players, you and that whole Vancouver crew, Griffle, Mochi Balls, all those people. Obviously, Mochi Balls being the password for this tournament. Obviously, love you guys. Glad to have you in our tournaments. Anything else you want to ask or say, Highwind?
No, dude. I just quickly wanted to point out I saw the third place match is still going, and it's been going for about 50 minutes, and I jumped in to spectate it really quickly, and then the game's been paused for about 10 minutes. So I don't know if there was some sort of blackout or if someone just lost a lot of power, but it looked in favor of I think Team Viant. It looked like it, or maybe no, sorry. It looked like it was more in favor of Griffle. I'm not quite sure. It looked like it was paused, and four team members were dead for one side. Like a big, massive team fight went down. And there was this long pause. So we'll definitely find out the results of that at some point, and we'll get those brackets updated. But again, GG, thanks for coming in here, putting on a great show. Thanks for being a great captain, and thanks to all your players and everybody that was participating here in our judgment. BC.
Yeah. So maybe can we bring in Dom possibly? Oh wait, no, Dom's casting.
He's casting right now.
Dang it! So we're just gonna have to wait. So everybody head over to RaiseYourWeaponMedia too, and check that. And we'll definitely try to talk to Dom later after this goes on. In the meantime,
Breezair wants to join the Skype.
Should we bring him in?
Sure, let's bring him in.
MVP.
If you want to add him in, add him.
Sure.
Might as well at this point.
You're going to have to click that fancy call button.
It's so fancy. I feel fancy. I feel like I have a top hat and a monocle now.
Breezair, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
All right, buddy. You've been asking to join chat, or sorry, get on call here. You're the MVP of Judgment BC number 2. What have you got for us? What would you like to
Okay,
say?
well, what we got the game plan was camp top lane in the last 2 games, and it worked out really well because the first game I got Boots' speed in like 4 minutes, and I burned his ghost at like level 1, so he was doomed. And the real first game, like the very first game, we were losing because I got counter jungle. They came up to red buff, but then they went to blue when we switched and killed me there. So we kind of, the first game was the hardest because we got counter jungle and fell behind really early. But all the other games we snowballed our top and middle.
Well, sweet. Well, thank you again. I know Cal and I are going to always go back and rewatch those replays for the games that we didn't get a chance to watch. But, congratulations for being our Judgment BC2 MVP, and I'm sure we'll see you for Judgment 8.
Yeah, you need to see GGice Zyra. It was pretty good middle.
Oh, yeah.
I
wanted to see Syra this whole tournament. I didn't get a chance to see her. But, yeah, I'll definitely go back and watch her in that round 1 match.
He had level 1 boots, and he was pushing their second tower. Middle
What?
lane. No problem.
Well, cool. Thank you, too, here for joining our call. Thanks again, everybody that tuned in. I don't have anything else to bring up, Callan, so I think this is it.
Yeah, this
for
is
Judgment BC number 2.
Yeah, this is it for Judgment BC2. Thank you to all our viewers. We had a crazy amount of viewers on our channel compared to other times, at least initially and stuff like that. Following us throughout the day, and all the usual suspects, Dope Pants, Hey Kelso, even stopping in, and all the captains for showing up because this is the first Judgment. So thanks to all the players and captains. I have to say it enough because this is the first Judgment that's actually ever started exactly at 6. Everybody was there. Everybody was in their games. The games were all set up. And
I don't think we had any last-minute alternates, to my knowledge.
yeah, no last-minute alternates. We had alternates, come in, but it was ahead of time. We had enough notice. Everything was settled. We had awesome response and participation in chat and all sorts of stuff. So definitely thank you guys tremendously. Can't say it enough. You guys were an awesome group. Definitely the best group that we've had.
These people are guessing 200, 300 CS when I was a jungler. I don't understand it.
Well, obviously I thought it was going to be like a 5,000-minute game.
How do you last it when you're camping top?
Exactly.
True. Should have
thanks,
stolen
guys.
CS2.
Yeah, so
Thanks, guys. I'm sure we'll get that. We'll get the winner of that KDA. We'll go ahead and we'll get you an email sent out. And again, as always, thanks again for your feedback. Thanks again for tuning in. And for Pato and Highland, we're out.